Hello and welcome back to Test Drive Unlimited 2 with Project Paradise 2 installed, everybody. Welcome to the stream, Renan. Hope you're doing okay this evening. Test Drive Unlimited 2 with Project Paradise 2 installed, everybody. Why can I hear myself? Welcome to the stream, Renan. Hope you're doing okay this evening. Test Drive Unlimited 2 with Project Paradise 2 installed, everybody. Why can I hear myself? Welcome to the stream, Renan. Hope you're doing okay this evening. Test Drive Unlimited 2 with Project Paradise 2 installed, everybody. Why can I hear myself? Welcome to the stream, Renan. Hope you're doing okay this evening. It's because I have it open in YouTube, not in YouTube Studio. Hang on, I will head down into the garage in a minute. But yes, we're going to be beginning the A2 Championship and A2 High Championship. We did the license for A3 and A2 last time, so no more license tests, it's just going to do the championship, which of course requires some A2 cars, or an A2 car for A2, and then we'll probably get another one for A2 High, just for a bit of variety. So if anybody has any A2 car suggestions while I'm trying to get YouTube Studio open, let me know. But otherwise we'll have a bit of a browse and try and decide what we're going to go for. I don't think there's any Aston Martins. Yes, I think something to do with it being an old game means my other monitors... Here we go. Lag out. Okay, I think that's all as it should be. Welcome to the stream, Crazy Crib. I was just having slight technical difficulties with audio, but I think everything is now fine. Hey Jerry, welcome to the stream. So this is our car collection now. So I think this is what we used last time, A3, the DBS of course. That was in A4, that was A4. The Spiker also A3. It's a brilliant collection. Anyway, we need an A2 car, so shall we take the Audi? Because I think that's probably the car I've driven least. Because I bought this after I'd already completed the championship, it would have been in. Ready? I mean, the quickest way would then just be to fast travel, but I'll drive this a little way down the road before we jump to possibly the used car dealer, or possibly just... We might have to go to Ibiza again to have a look at what the A2 options are before we make a decision. What a lovely car. Continuation of your Horizon 5 collection. It sounds good, Crazy Crib. Do. Oh no, I've nearly crashed it. Interior? That sounds a bit better. There's a weird driving position though for some reason in this game. Oh no. Well, on that terrible disappointment. You've collected more cars since last time. Excellent, excellent. Oh, that's always an option, because I'm not doing licenses this time, we may find we have a bit of... Ooh, 500,000. We may find we have a bit of time at the end of the stream to, if I don't spend too long buying cars. Okay, we could get a Zonda. That's not a bad starting point. There's another Spiker, but it's a Zagato, so it's not very good looking. We'll go and look at it anyway. Audi R8. Nissan GTR. Gallardo, but you have to be offline to go and purchase that, so it's not really an option. Otherwise, I would 100% go for that. We may, like I say, need a trip to There's a Ginetta, and a Scari, and something else. Okay, they're not bad bets, because they're quite unique to this game. There's a 458, a 430 Scooter... 430 Scuderia 16M. You have a new Audi, the 2021 RS6 Avant. Okay, 16M is very tempting. What's in used car dealer? Do let me know if any of these cars particularly catch your eye, guys. Let's have a look at what the Nissan GTR in here is. That is quite a pale yellow. Ooh. Do you know what? That's actually a really nice spec. That's not what we're here for, though. Where's the Nissan GTR? Did I go into the shop just as it changed over? No, it just lied. Is it? There we go. That is what it was telling me was in here. So, yeah, I mean, in terms of value for money, that is definitely the best option. And it's all-wheel drive, so it's probably one of the fastest options anyway. That's obviously A3. That's A4. That's A5, yeah. You also have a new Bentley, the 1930 8-litre. Okay, so... what did I think? There's a Zonda, there's a Spiker, and there's a Ferrari. I'm actually, unusually for me, leaning towards the 16M. But maybe we need a trip over to... maybe we need a trip over to Ibiza just to double check I'm not missing anything obvious. But... that is just incredible. I mean, this is also A2. As is the Coupe 430 Scuderia, which actually, I don't usually like gold wheels, but blue with the gold wheels. You think 16M? I am leaning towards that. 16M I think will be cool. That's actually a really nice spec though. I will just quickly fly over to Ibiza and double check. But otherwise I think maybe we'll go for the 16M. 458 was very exciting when this game came out because it was a brand new car. And it was such a change from the 360 and 430, which were kind of the only Ferraris I knew. They were the cars, they were the ones that had released as I was growing up, I suppose. Or were the current Ferraris. So then when the 458 came out, it was just... ready? 2019 Brabham BT62. I do quite like the Brabham BT62. It's a shame it's never coming to Forza again, because the company's not allowed to use the name anymore. I don't think we're going to find anything here that's... is that the same Spiker? Oh, there's a TVR. That's classics. It's a TVR. There's probably a roof. There's a couple of roofs. A TVR. There's a couple of roofs and a TVR here. I don't know if this is going to be... yeah, there's nothing useful in there. There's a Ford GT. Or a Corvette ZR1. The 177 is in A1, so we could potentially use that when we get to A1. I think it's in A1. Can you upgrade A3 cars high enough to get into A2? Does that work? I probably wouldn't anyway, just because I want a bit of variety of what I'm driving. I kind of want to build up the collection a bit while we're going. I think the 177's A1 anyway. It is, but it would also mean I'd have to look at a 177, which... yeah, that's not the Zonda I'd have. I'd wait until we can buy one of the A1 ones, maybe. I mean, the Ascari's cool. Surely there's... SLS AMG. There's a Sterling Moss as well. I'm gonna have to at least look at those. There's too many choices. Yeah, I will use a Veyron in A1. I ended up doing that before. I bought a Koenigsegg and then I was just struggling driving it, so I bought a Veyron to complete A1. Purely to complete it as a tool, because I don't particularly like the Veyron, but... anyway. So, yeah, we could... there's a lot of choices here. There's an SLR. What's that? A3, okay. There's an SLR. An SLR Sterling Moss. And an SLS. So we've got 3 amazing cars in here. 3 amazing Ferraris. It's too much choice. Maybe we need SLR for this one and then 16M for the other championship. It's quite tempting. How much are these? Okay, so that is a bad idea, because that's just going to clear me out of credits. SLS probably isn't too bad. That's half of my million. Oh wow, I love the little... what do we reckon? Should we drop $500,000 on an SLR, or shall I get an SLS? $16M, you think? Okay, let's go and buy that. Can always come back and get them. I'll buy something different, probably for... and SLS. Was there a Mercedes dealer over in... there wasn't a Mercedes dealer in Hawaii, so I should buy that while I'm here. Then I'll go and get 16M. Maybe I'll buy 16M when we've completed. Anyway, I should buy the Mercedes while we're in Ibiza, because that's... you think 16M for the first one? Possibly. What's the difference? They're very similar. SL65, is that here? That's a good question. Ooh. Yeah, that is also an option. How much is it? 320. Or 230, what do we reckon? That is also an incredibly cool car. I mean, eventually I'll have enough to buy all of these, but for actually racing, we could go SL65. I mean, it is a Black Series Mercedes. Excellent. Okay, let's go for this then. Ah. Black, silver, or white? It's got to be Mercedes silver, hasn't it? Or do I go black because it's a Black Series? For me, I think it has to be that.
Here are the keys to your new car.
I just like the silver too much. There's something about Mercedes silver that's just so much nicer than other silvers out there. I mean, black does look menacing on this, but... So yeah, the problem now is the garage is full, so if I want another car, I might have to buy a house after the championship. Or I could buy a house now, and then maybe that's the play. I think I know which house I want. There's one up here somewhere. So this one, Low-Key Village. Definitely not what it's called. I could sell the 370. I don't like selling cars. I'm gonna need another house anyway at some point, so I think... Don't forget, I'm gonna get 500,000 for doing the first one of these. But it may mean we have to use the Merc for the first one and the Ferrari for the second one, but that's fine. Hey Gamer Guy, welcome to the stream. Yeah, what else in the list? I saw that you had a Veyron Supersport on your list. ...2011 Veyron Supersport. And a second Bugatti, I think. I think he said. Yes, really I should put my second favourite collection of cars in this one. A V12 bi-turbo. Can you imagine anybody doing that in a car today? What a brilliant idea. Anyway, should we do some actual races? Actually, just before, I am going to quickly check how much is a 16M. Presumably a lot less than they... What class is the 599? Oh, okay. That's an XX, so it's... Oh, wow. Some great specs in here. Yeah, where is the 16M? Is it over there? Did I miss it on the way in? So, I'm guessing I don't have enough for this yet. Oh, okay. Maybe not with options, but... Standard wheels. Has to be yellow.
Here are the keys to your new car.
Excellent. Let's use this first then, because this is probably better. And I will be more skilled by the time I've raced with this, and then the Mercedes will be easy.
Driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when possible.
What a brilliant car. Okay. Well, I didn't have to do licenses, so I knew I wasn't in quite such a hurry to get there and get on with it. But we're going to have to drive from this location over here, I think, which should be... And being test drive... It has an actual animation. Can you imagine that in thoughts? The Supersport was your first Bugatti? Your other one is the 92 EB110. Gone the wrong way. The thing is, as good as this car sounds, it is quite loud. I feel like I'm shouting over it.
Your destination is 3 miles away.
You only have one Buick, the 1970 GSX. Normally you can actually see these from the road, can't you? It can't be down there, right? Surely it's up there somewhere. Oh. Barely even had to go off-road.
Your destination is 2 miles away.
That van's just gonna go through a red light, is he? That's fine. Next up on your list is Cadillac. 2016 ATS-V.
5 miles away.
Surely not enough. It's just ridiculous. There's no way it would be in the... One of them's under one of these bridges, isn't it? I can vaguely remember these things. I think that's the first of those, yeah. Sorry, Ferrari, I'm getting a lot of mud all over you.
Your destination is 1 mile away.
This, of course, actually, the 16M is doubly good choice, because I think it's one of only 2 Ferraris confirmed for Solar Crown so far. Which is quite incredible. I think they're basically trying to choose cars from their back catalogue that not many other games have. Not that that really helps when they haven't put out games since this one, because they're going to have to remodel it anyway. Although Forza gets away with ancient models, so...
Mr. Watchmaker, you've announced an easy victory, but maybe it won't go as
He's chosen the same Ferrari as me. Sort of, but with more roof.
Well, you know, sometimes you just need a
Or maybe
small
that was
grain
just
of sand
already
to
there.
build the most beautiful mechanisms. But this insignificant grain of sand will not have a second
So I believe we
chance.
can win his car after
Crush
this.
it.
And I know what it
Reduce
is,
to
so it's not that.
dust. Blow it away.
He's a bit cross. Next car on your Forza collection is the Cadillac CT-SV. Right, yeah, I seem to remember this from last time. The knockout is in the normal one rather than the other one. I don't think there was one in both.
Live from the starting line for a new challenge of Solar Crown. Who will win today? The bets are on.
Such a cool car. I don't think anyone else is using it either. Yeah, that's Stuart's car that... SLR, so we can win the SLR in a head-to-head after we've done both of these championships. Ow. In 2018 Can-Am Maverick RS. Apart from in Forza, I have no idea what it is. But I do have one. Well, I have several in Horizon 5, I think. Come back here, Audi. Yeah, the difficulty is definitely ramped up a bit with these. But... it's not going to stop me overtaking. Everything else is going to sound so quiet after driving this. I'm not sure this is quite what a Ferrari V8 should sound like, but it sounds pretty good. Do you know that... oh, I thought I was going to say, do you know the Muffin Man? Do you know the... I'm not sure what a Cassie Curry... I think it's one of the things on the Rally expansion. I remember it being a Cassie Curry something or other. Very strange vehicle. I think I drove it once. There were many vehicles that weren't rally cars in the Rally expansion. That's a pole. I do apologise to the street furniture. You have one anyway, yeah. As do I. It's a very strange contraption. Ready? Come on, let's take the Audi. Beautiful move around the outside. Just got the Mercedes left. On the power. You would have won that from the Rally expansion, I think, the Jeep. There's only one Caterham in Horizon 5 and you have it. Excellent. I do like the R500. It does kind of need updating, or they need to introduce another Caterham, but the R500 is a pretty cool car still. I am liking when the knockouts are in the normal championship, not in the high championship. Because it means you enjoy the nice length of event at the beginning, rather than having a long event halfway through. You tried to take the Caterham off-road and it tried to kill you. Yeah, they do that. No. I've driven so badly in this. Luckily it doesn't matter too much. Yeah, if also gives you so many free cars, it is hard to keep track of where they came from. Slipstream. That was scary. Right, just don't make any more mistakes and it'll be fine. Next up is Chevrolet. Final lap. ...2024 Corvette E-Ray from playing Motorsport. What a strange idea for a car. Take a Corvette and make it heavy. And across the line. It's the first time a Ferrari's won anything for many years. Probably because it's yellow and not red. Right, that was essentially a race, wasn't it? So let's do a time trial. Then a race, then a... whichever. How do I feel about the 2020 Chevrolet Silverado LT? It's a truck. I don't really feel any way about it. I don't. It just exists. I don't think it's particularly interesting, but there's nothing wrong with it. So yeah, I feel pretty indifferent to the Silverado. You got it from a wheel spin. I thought it was in a car pack. Oh no. Why have I got a bit of penalty? Oh. I landed so hard that my game crashed. Oh, it's M-Sam. M-Sam, you made my game crash. I have turned on crossplay on the Crew Motorfest. You still can't invite people from other platforms. You can only join people who happen to be in the grand race. That's the problem with it. Right, I have an idea, actually. How do I make it? Should be a way of playing it offline. Ah. Then we should be able to see the Gallardo in the showroom. For Motorfest, what? Play it now? But yeah, that's what you were trying. I think you were trying to join me in Motorfest before. That's what we were doing. I had cross-platform on. It's just I can't invite people on other platforms. You can't join my crew. You can only join a grand race, which is quite interesting to coordinate. I mean, at least I wasn't still in the thingy race, but I think I should be able to. Not there. From my understanding of how it works, in offline you can see... Yes! I mean, I don't have enough for it now, so it's kind of irrelevant, but... But I am in a Gallardo in test drive. Wonder where they got this model from. Is it from Forza? Hard to say. It could be. And that, which is A1, so we could, although I think compared to a Veyron it's not going to be terribly competitive. Next car on your list is one of your newest additions, the 2020 Stingray Coupe. So yeah, I just wanted to have a look at those, as we were given an opportunity to by the game crashing. Couple of cars to buy later on, maybe. Right, okay, let's try not to hit the jump so hard that the game crashes this time. That would be kind of beneficial for our progress through the championship. Otherwise, despite not having a license, not having to go and get the license, I'm gonna run out of time to do all of these. Not that it matters, we're in no great hurry. It just kind of feels nice to get through a whole thing each time. 2018 Camaro ZL1 1LE sound to me. It sounds many fast. I do quite like them. They're not officially sold here, because the aero is too deadly for pedestrians. But I think a few people have imported them. Right, please don't kill me landing. Where's the leap? Maybe I won't even lift this time. No, I'm gonna have to lift. Well, it didn't, but we got test drive physicsed. And I got a 3-second penalty for that. 3-second penalty for dying. Seems fair. Ferrado, no. Surely if I just go flat out for the rest of it, we'll be okay. That is my top speed. It's not bad, actually. I mean, it is basically flat out the whole way, this. But I don't think it's going to be enough, is it? Especially not with the penalty. No, we're going to have to do that again. You think you got it from the Hot Wheels? Oh yeah, the Copo Camaro's from Hot Wheels, yeah. Cool car. I was very tempted not to retry in case it crashes my game again, but... What a launch! No wheel spin at all. Yeah, I don't know how you avoid dying on the jump, because you can't really slow down too much, or you just lose too much time. Maybe you can, maybe it's worth it. That was stupid. Shifted down so hard that I nearly spun the car. Maybe it's just hit it as straight as you can. It's not quite as bad as last time. I think we might be okay. You've also got the Chevrolet Colorado ZR2. That's the other pickup truck. It's probably a wheel spin. I think they come up quite often. Right, it was just flat to the end, wasn't it? So I think we're okay. That was amazing that it crashed my game, though. There we go. Nice and easy in the end. 2017 Camaro ZL1. I kinda like Camaros. But yeah, I do quite like them, but of like the Camaro Mustang debate, I would always be on the Mustang side, I think. So we've done that and that, so I think we do a race, then a not a race, then a race, then a not a race, and Green Hill Circuit.
And we're off for a new competition of Solar Crown. Good luck to all of you, and I'll see you
Oh, the
at the finish
599
line.
was an option. Or is that a GTO? Because I looked at the XX and okay, so the 599 was an option. What else did I just spot there that I was about to say? The Dodge Viper. Which I used for some thumbnails and kind of forgot about. I think last time we did the playthrough I chose Ford GT. Which is also something that none of the AI choose, so that's kind of nice. I suppose. You're getting an early night, Jerry, no worries. Thanks for stopping by and joining us for the first part of the stream. I will speak to you soon. You have a lot of Camaros, because you also have the 2015 Pt.8. There's a few of them in here, I think, actually. Turn it in. Make the corner. This is a fun little route, actually. There's going to be a car there, isn't there? No? The apex, run it wide. Oh, nearly spun it on the dirt. Next car is the 2015 Z06. I do like that generation of Corvette. Wait, is that the one I like? No, it's the one before that that I like, I think. Not that I don't like that one. I still don't really understand with this game. So in a... I won't be now, but in a race, I'm 4 seconds ahead. In a time trial, I win it by a second. Or 2, maybe. It's not consistent. Sorry, priceless Ferrari. It was actually quite cheap in this game. I suppose there were still new ones about when this game came out. Next car is the 2009 ZR1. I think that's the one I'm thinking of. That's the one I really like. It was a DLC in this game, but we have access to all of the DLCs now, so... I got distracted by a subscription. I think I've got the checkpoint though, right? We're okay. But yes, thank you for subscribing. I actually remembered to turn the alert box on this time. Let's see. Yeah, thank you very much for subscribing, Akai. If you're in stream. If not, thank you very much anyway. Okay, so I think we're due to do a time trial, which is probably... Well, it's that one. It's the only one left. Temple Valley. It's the Temple of Speed combined with
The engines are
Maple
heating up
Valley.
on the starting line. The final moments of anticipation before this epic confrontation begins. What surprises will
I love how the
Solar
grills
Crown
on the
give
back
us
of this are
this
properly
time?
modelled so you can see into the engine, unlike modern games. Next one you want in the wheel spin, the 2002 Z06. It's a slightly older shape. Still a kind of cool car, I suppose. Made it. That was actually not bad at all in the end. How do I feel about the 1996 Impala Supersport? Pretty indifferent, to be honest. I think the Impalas went downhill in style after the 60s and 70s ones. became a rather ordinary and boring saloon. There's probably nothing wrong with them, but I don't find them terribly exciting. Oh, this is the, anyone who's played Motorfest will remember there's a sort of temple-y bit. Temple-y area that they, well, I think most people would have assumed they put them in for the Japanese street racing type playlist. But that's there in Test Drive as well, and of course TDU 1. It's kind of funny playing this again after Motorfest exists, because the last time I did a playthrough on streams, and there wasn't even... I'm not sure if the Crew 2 must have been out, right? It was a long time ago anyway. Yeah, Crew 2 would have been long out. But there was no mention of Motorfest at all. So, that's kind of interesting. Brilliant. So yeah, playing it after I've driven that map is quite an interesting comparison. That one is, of course, a lot more densely filled with stuff, but it is also a lot smaller, so... yeah, it's a completely different feeling, but both done very well. Next car on your list is the 1995 ZR1. There are many Corvettes in that game, isn't there? Okay, so I think we'll do the race, and then we'll finish with the speed trap. Alright, where's the race? Here, park.
We find our competitors at the starting line for what promises to be an intense race.
Love how I can just hear the Ferrari's engine. Pretty perfect launch again. Surely the GTR should just take off into the lead at the beginning of these. Anyway, in terms of top speed, this seems to be pretty good, the 16M. I'd imagine that normal scooter eras... I would imagine the normal scooter eras are faster, higher top speed, but still. I'd also imagine I should pay more attention and not crash. Yeah, the GTR does get a good launch. How do I feel about the 1988 Monte Carlo Supersport? Similar to the Impala, to be honest. It's not my favourite era of American cars. It's just kind of a... I don't think they're terribly exciting. They're kind of cool, I guess, but... yeah, it's a very, very boxy car. It's strange, because there's some boxy cars that I really like, but... yeah, not my favourite. Oh, that was an interesting landing. You never quite know whether you're going to be propelled to the moon or not when you land in this game. Makes it quite interesting. Yeah, a lot of them are that kind of shape, aren't they, of that era? Actually, a lot of 80s cars just are, but... that was close. discovered a clothes shop. Ow. 1979 Camaro Z28 started the trend of boxy cars. Yeah, possibly, actually. That is quite an early one. Right, it should just be the speed... Oh no, the speed and speed trap. Right, speed and speed trap. Let's do this one first. Actually, if the 16M wasn't fast enough, I probably could just jump in there.
300 miles per hour.
300? You realise no car in this game can do 300, don't you, voiceover person? Certainly not in A2. Maybe a Veyron Supersport with full tuning package applied. But that wasn't in the base game when the game launched, so... Yeah, I don't know why they say 300 miles an hour. I think this one, it might be that it was better to go the other way. I honestly can't remember. These ones are a little bit scary. I think we'll probably be okay, but it's a little bit sketchy. It was enough. Right. Personally, you like the 1970 Chevelle Supersport. I do quite like those, actually. It's an interesting car. I mean, we don't see many of them here, but I do quite like them. Right, okay, that was the speed. Now we've got the speed trap, and then we'll get that very much needed 500,000, which is very tempting to go and spend on the Gallardo, but I think we'll keep hold of it for a moment, because partly I need garage space for A1. Although, I'm going to use a Bugatti for that. And then come and buy all the more interesting things after that. Are they going to go straight? They are. Slipstream. Oh, not the fastest. Interesting. Go on faster. Yeah, it's not bad, this is at the Ferrari. It's... Oh, interesting. They turned around and went back for 3. That might have been a good idea, actually. I'm not sure you get to 3 from here. Down this one. I have to go back that way once they're all clear. Nice that they hurried up though. The only one I wasn't fastest through is 1. Oh, and 4. But I think that should be an easy win. There we go. 1970 Camaro Z28. He likes to spin a lot, yeah. Right. From Ferrari to the Mercedes for A2 high. But there we go.
Our challenger is not leaving him any opportunities.
I don't think I actually used this for it before. I used the Ford GT, didn't I? So the 16M I didn't buy until quite a lot later. I'm not sure I had enough money for it because that was in base game. And this mod, one of the mods, I think it's the Project Paradise 2 mod, increases the earnings. Anyway. Oh, that's what we want. But I should probably change car. Wherever it is. Not to any of those. Okay, we're going to have to move it. Move it here with the Ferrari, I think. Then we'll have a bit of a garage shuffle later. No! Oh wait, does this... It's random which houses have a sort of upstairs space and which don't. That's cool. Can I go out there? No. That would have been cool, wouldn't it? Yeah, it's random which rooms you can get into and which house, but anyway. Yeah, I turned around and I thought that was the information point, but I think it's at this end. Or it might be there. Okay, there it is. Ah, yeah, that's with all my prize cars there, so I should put that here, really. I should probably move everything that isn't at the other house to here. Those are all the prizes. Then both my sort of nice houses are full. That's a bit better. Anyway, this is the car we need. Next car on your list is the 1970 El Camino Supersport. I quite like those as well. They're kind of very similar to the Chevelle, but obviously pickup truck shape. Or ute, I suppose. This car sounds good. They both do, actually. Ferrari was also a pretty amazing sounding vehicle. Right. What's the nearest road I can... Oh. I think we did some races around here, right? So let's just go... There. So this is probably going to be slightly less maneuverable than a Ferrari.
Turn right.
Heavier. Ah. But it should have a lot of power. My game has crashed again. Yeah, not sure what's going on with that. Seems to be less stable than it has previously been. But it's fine. I'll load it back up in online mode, I think. As I'm probably not going to buy a Lamborghini today. But yeah, I'm not quite sure why it's slightly less stable than previously, but it's mostly working, so let's not worry too much about it. At least we can make use of my technical difficulties screen. It was worth making this. Right. Loading up again. What do I think about the 1969 Nova Supersport? I do also quite like those. Anything of that kind of 60s or 70s American cars I quite like. 80s and 90s American cars, not so much. And some of the newer stuff I do quite like. Luckily it loads up quite quickly, and we load right back to where we were. Ah. That's really unnecessary to set the GPS for that, but anyway. I was about to say I think I know what it is, it's because it's a DLC car,
Right.
but the Ferrari wasn't.
Destination is a half a mile away. Turn left. At the next intersection, turn left.
I don't remember there being this many one-way streets in Motorfest. That was scary. Nearly spun at that. Can we get through this?
You have reached your destination.
Right, there is another knockout, so we should probably do that first. I mean, we're making reasonable progress through it. At least we don't have to go and choose a car for this, because we chose them both at the beginning, but...
We know how our competitors dread this kind of event.
1969 Camaro Supersport, I do also quite like that. Listen to it. It's the effort that should go into DLC vehicles. Making them sound that good. Okay, this is awful actually compared to the Ferrari, but we will persevere. It should be okay. Get out of the way, Adam. It's a Mercedes 1-2. Yeah, this is not as easy to drive as the Ferrari, but it is quite fun actually. 1967 Corvette Stingray. Is it C2 or... I think C2 and C3 were both called the Stingray, I'm not sure. I think 67 would be the C2, but I'm not 100%. The C3's a kind of longer, pointier Corvette. C2's the sort of shorter Stingray. And the ones before, the C1s weren't Stingrays. Oh, he's cut me off. I'm going to struggle to pass him actually. I know we've got 7 laps, so it's no great hurry, but I am carried more speed through there by being a bit braver than he was. It's amazing to me that so the V8 in the Ferraris screamed like a V12, and then this V12's all rumbly. It's got to be into this corner. Yeah. He takes the lead. Another recent addition is the 1964 Impala. Also a very cool car. Anyway, we're leading the way on lap 4. The thing is, these actually don't take very long once you're up in A2 class. Being up in A2 class means we've only got A1 left of the asphalt races. Then we'll have to go and do the other classic races and the other off-road races, which will be a fun little change. and I've got championships for each island to complete after that. So we're not quite towards the end of the series yet. There's still a little way we can go streaming them here. You've collected 25 Chevrolets. 1960 Corvette. Oh no. I'm an idiot. Rewind doesn't exist in... Oh no, my door! That was necessary. It probably wasn't actually, but... Oh, my door's closed. Oh, my door's open again. Whoops. Yeah, that was my mistake. I should only be looking at chat on this straight, really. How do I feel about the 57 Bel Air? I really like that kind of age of American cars, actually. Almost more than the 60s ones. Maybe. More than the 70s ones, maybe. Final lap already. And across the line. Well, the 1955 150 utility sedan. It's quite similar to the Bel Air, isn't it? Just less chrome bits. It's kind of a more basic model, but I do also quite like that. Right, knockout. So we should probably do something that's not a race. Should we do time trial, race, speed trap, race. Oh no. I always try and balance it, but it doesn't really matter. I think we're going to have to do knockout. We're going to have to count as not a race because it's knockout.
For a new competition of Solar Crown.
Do race, not a race, race, not a race, not a race, race. I'm confusing myself now. Listen to this engine. It's so good. The last Chevy you have is the 1953 Corvette. Which is also very cool. Get out of the way, Ginetta. Through. So I think for the head-to-head against Stuart, we're going to have to use the Ferrari. Or we use this and to make it a challenge. Nearly forgot to brake there. Yeah, I think this is true of these. People who have driven them in reality say that they're not kind of quite as dynamic as you might hope. They're just big and powerful and a mad project, because SLs were only convertible, I think, at the time. So they had to make this coupe just for this, and of course the wide body. You can kind of see... I love this sort of era of Black Series, because you can kind of see where the original car is underneath all this bumper and vents and everything. It's quite mad. Don't break that early, Stuart. Can you explain what the 2024 Singers 21C is? I have actually seen one. They're mad things. One seat behind the other, from a Californian company. With a cool sort of canopy that opens up rather than doors. Mad things. I'm actually going to lose this race, aren't I? Come back, Stuart. Send it. That was almost a clean overtake. It wasn't, but it very nearly was. I very nearly cleared his car. That would have been amazing. Oh, and then he drove it into me. Okay, so that was the race. Let's do a not a race.
The speed cameras are on today. Drivers need to find the best route and log the fastest time.
Best
since they passed
route.
them.
Burbly engine. 1970 Datsun 510. I have a few of those. A bit boxy, but nice to have an older Japanese car in there. Alright, which way is Stuart going? I'd have to guess straight, yeah. Oh dear. It doesn't handle as well as the Ferrari. It's not as fast as a Ferrari. Oh, wow. We might have to bring the Ferrari out for this one. Oh, getting a run-up, are they? Where are you all going, you maniacs? Oh, that is all they're doing. Oh, no. AMG problems. Spins the wheels up. Oh, I thought I still wasn't going to be faster there. I think if I can get fastest through one, by going this way, I might be able to do it. It's going to be cars to dodge though. Whoa! We've done it, I think. I'm not sure there's any I can go faster through now. Two maybe if we go this way. No, but I think we've got it. I don't know how. For your last manufacturer of the day, it's Dodge. Some cool cars in there, I think, from what I can recall is in Forza. Right. East Loop. It's the East Schleife. How do I feel about the
I
20
wonder if anyone will be able to
Durango
compete with me
SRT?
today.
If I'm
I'm
honest, I don't
feeling
really
in
see the
top
point of it,
form.
but it's basically a 4x4 that can't 4x4. That was me trying not to spin the wheels in the Ferrari, and in this I'm just too busy making the engine make popping noises. And then flooring it. Ferrari's like a precise precision tool, and then this is just a hammer, to steal a word from Mercedes from another vehicle. To sort of... Thank you, Stuart. Oh, it might be, or in Forza it might be good off-road if it's modified. I'm just talking about a standard Durango and Durango SRT in reality. It's just like take a 4x4 vehicle and make it not do that. How did I manage that? Just messed it up. Next one you got today is 2018 Challenger SRT Demon. We're in 16 Viper ACR, now those are cool. I quite like all the Viper ACRs, to be honest. Hello, Fail Games! Welcome to a 10-year-old version of the Crew Motorfest map that's actually full scale. This is what Honolulu should look like. In terms of size, in terms of visuals, it's probably actually less accurate. Because there's many copied and pasted buildings in this game. Why am I hearing strange noises? Yeah, so it's actually like a 30-kilometer drive from one end to the other. Anyway. Did I just do a race? I was so far ahead I thought it was a time trial. Let's do a time trial then. How do I like the 2015 Charger SRT Hellcat? That's also quite a cool car.
Does our challenger have what it takes for this new timed event? The moment to prove his worth has finally arrived.
At that level of detail, you could probably make a one-to-one. Eventually. It might take many years. It's not bad. And it has houses, and it has car dealerships, so there are other things they had to do as well as the map, but yes. But they also, the map in here, they modelled for the original game in 2006, so... Oh yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, at some point fail that YouTube deleted all mods, and I'm only realising as people join streams that they're no longer mods. Yes, here it is arguably, yeah. But that means you've not been in the stream for a while now. Yeah, it was like a month or so ago, it just deleted all mods. So like every few streams somebody will say, where is my mod status? Really, it should just be the 6 people who are mods on the Discord server that are mods, but... Anyway. Yeah, at some point I made loads of people mods, because bots kept advertising websites in my chat. Yeah, I probably should add you, just in case the bots return one day. No, that's fine, Phil. If you did, you would also be streaming. Yeah, I know. That's fine. The AMG's up a hill on a wet road. Not ideal. You also have the 2013 SRT Viper GTS and Anniversary Edition. Whoa. What's the difference between them? Oh, the Anniversary Edition is super OP in open lobbies, and you can put a big dinner table on the back of it. But it was just like a special edition introduced to celebrate 10 years of... I'm 7 seconds down on my Delta. I think we might have to retry this in the Ferrari. You don't enjoy streaming as much as you used to. Yeah, it depends what the... There's not really any new games to stream, but anyway. How does the gameplay compare to the quality, from a quality standpoint? It's interesting. There are some interesting things to the physics. I landed a jump in a Ferrari earlier in this stream, for example, and the game crashed. But usually when you land, it can send you to space. It's just a bit different, really. I mean, it's older. It's 2011 physics, not that that's really an excuse. Oh, it won't let me redo it, will it, until I've... We'll come back to that when we've done the last... There's 2 more races, right? Was it that one? It was that one that I just failed at. We'll get the 650,000 for completing it, and then I'll go back and do that. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. It's not bad.
I wonder if anyone will be able to compete with me today. I'm
Yes,
feeling in
it's
top
basically
form.
Lego City Undercover. It is. It's brilliant. When this game came out, Forza Horizon as a series didn't exist yet. Oh, no, no. Come on, you stupid Mercedes. Put the power down. And away we go. I wonder if anyone will be able to compete with me today. I'm feeling in top form. Yeah. Oh god. Yeah, it has even better characters than Forza. I think I can recite, like, every race starting line. The Wilder brothers are squabbling with Stewart again. The pressure of the competition is really starting to show. What else do they come up with? Turn 10 took a big risk adding open world Forza. Look where we are now. I know they... And they managed it by letting somebody else build a game for them, which is probably why it's better. No. This game's... How important is qualifying to you in the 24 hours? Anyway, I seem to be losing everything all of a sudden. Oh. Yeah, let's just... Let's try to not crash. I am actually going to have to get back in the Ferrari. Well, it's just a risk from a sales point of view to go for something that only Test Drive had ever previously... Well, and Need for Speed, I suppose. An open world Gran Turismo would be incredible. It would kill Forza... It would kill Forza Horizon completely, but it would be incredible. If I lose again, I'm gonna take the Ferrari. Okay, that works. Stick it in second gear. You should always start in second gear. Goodbye, Audi! No! Why have I followed Stuart into... Right, can I change car from... Horizon 1, was it before Tidal? Well, yes, probably. Horizon 1 was probably part of the tidal wave of open world games. In 2008 Magnum SRT8, that is a very cool car. Right, anyway, don't crash. It'll be fine. That's true, GTA also did that. I suppose, no, Forza was the only sort of universal suitable for all open world game. Because this had casinos and stuff, so it was an 18. GTA is GTA. Need for Speed, I suppose, but it was kind of more of an underground, illegal racing sort of thing. So it was a bit of a risk, but... But you can write Forza on anything and it'll sell. We know that from the new Motorsport. Right. Okay, let's concentrate on beating... Yeah, that's an example of what the physics sometimes do. And sometimes they do that in a more taking flight way. No, it shouldn't have been a big risk. It was just a departure from their normal, I suppose. But obviously all these other games must have been selling. But it was also putting their name to a different studio's work, which is... a bit of a risk, I suppose. Just trusting it. Because they were trusting... I wish I could drive. They were trusting a very small team at the time of people in the UK, this big American company, to build them a game. And now it outsells their original game. So in a way their risk didn't pay off, because now they've got competition from their own subsidiary. You're so glad you didn't buy Motorsport. Why? It's amusing. I think quite a lot of people just got their money back, basically. Or asked for their money back. What is going on with the... This is just stupid. Yeah, if it would let me switch to the Ferrari, I would be doing that. I think we've just got to go for it and hope. 1999 Viper Race, yeah, that's also a very cool car. Whoa. If you want Forza, you'd go to its competition Horizon 5. And if you want to race, yeah, I kind of understand that. Well, that's what a lot of people have moved to. I suppose people... How it would have worked before is people would have started with Forza Motorsport, I suppose. So that would be the, like, first racing game they would buy, and then they would progress to something more like Assetto Corsa. Although I suppose back when the first Motorsport came out, there wasn't, like, Assetto Corsa or anything like that. That was kind of more realistic. Yeah, if they're trying to sell it as a competitive racer, which they kind of are for some reason, that makes sense. That's why they took all the fun game modes out of it. If it's going to be a more arcade version of a track racer, then they need to leave the Infection playground games and drag racing and drifting and sort of mini-game type things and challenges rather than just straight up racing, which is how it used to be. But I guess they think that would compete with Horizon more? I don't know. I will take second place after that much trying to complete that. Ooh, I don't think I'm leading the championship anymore. That would be an unfortunate end, wouldn't it? For the safety of the championship. Let's get in a car that's not going to kill me.
Solar Crown is now in full swing. Suspense is at an all-time high. Who will win this race?
Much easier to launch, although the all-wheel drive R8 is there. Adam was cut right in front of me. It's out of the way. Thank you. You'd have turned off the voice years ago. I think it probably is possible. I think I probably did in my original save game, and in my not that long ago PS3 save game. This is my third save game of this game. Actually, technically fourth or fifth if you count the ones that broke and... Anyway. This is going to be my third, like, full playthrough save of this game, which is quite ridiculous. I would play the first Motorsport if I had any way of playing it. I would need to buy an Xbox 360. If it was backwards compatible on a Series X, I would do that. But I've kind of already got too many consoles everywhere. What's the online... this bit isn't. This is just the campaign. But you would have seen when we were in free roam, there were other people. Has anybody made an emulator for... I know there's a Horizon 1 emulator that's incredibly buggy. Which is why I'm kind of scared to use them. Although that could be quite amusing. Could be quite amusing results. Yeah, I've been for a drive with a few people. There's not loads of people on here because it's a very old game and it's a bit dead, but...
Dear viewers, you have just
Wow.
unparalleled skill.
Unparalleled skill, did you hear that?
Congratulations,
That's me.
our winner.
Yeah, there probably is.
Listen carefully. Forget the cameras and championships. Just me and you on the highway, and we'll determine who's the best. I'm so sure of myself that I'm ready to bet my car.
Sure, Stuart. Of course you are.
You are driving in the wrong direction. Turn around when
If
possible.
bugs are deterring you, why play FM8 or FH5? This is true. Oh god. Controller? Well, I can go into the... I'm so confused. Wind. You need to write that on a car. What? Ah, there we go. Oh, fail! You know what else this game has that Forza doesn't? Well, sort of doesn't. Look at that!
You are driving in the wrong direction.
They actually
Turn
bothered
around when possible.
to make an animation. And it's not just the roof. That's where Forza got the idea from it 10 years later. Solar Crown should have functionality, yeah. It certainly has indicators. More proof Forza is lazy and incompetent. To be fair, Horizon has been better recently, but... Right, let's do this. Let's win the McLaren. Go and add it to my collection of other cars I've won off... Why is he starting on the pavement?
You want me to give you a bit of a lead?
Sure, if you like. He's got a convertible and he hasn't even put his roof down. Well, yes, that is true, the car that was able to do it in real life, but given another game had already implemented an animation for it and nobody else thought to do it, I don't know. I did pay real money for an unanimated Bentley, because I wanted a Bentley. Oh no. Keep it, keep it, keep it, keep it. Horizon is way better than Motorsport. Well, I mean, Drowning is better than Motorsport. Stop trying to kill me! You must leave now. I see. Have a good evening. Yes, Drowning is more enjoyable than Forza Motorsport now. I'm joking. Can't say I've ever tried it. What car should you buy for 400,000? Ooh, you can probably just about afford an MX-5 with that game's economy. I don't know. I don't know the car list well enough to advise without looking. You just put his brakes on what is... should be a flat-out race. Here we go. He's crashing into me again. He just rams me every time I try. Who is this, Max Verstappen? If we get the launch... yeah, no. If we get the jump, then I think we're okay. He just kept driving into me. I mean, yeah, I learned that strategy from Ferrari Formula 1 team themselves. Of spin your Ferrari, it'll be fine. Are you okay? No! Don't reset him. Crashing a Ferrari is part of my winning strategy. Michael Schumacher used it to his advantage for years. Goodbye. Right, let's try and actually complete this. Because really I need to go back to the championship and redo a couple of races. Although, maybe I won't. It would kind of be nice to clear it up, wouldn't it? So we'll try it. No. That's not what I clicked on. I need to stop saying things and concentrate on what I'm doing. I know where the tight corner is this time. I don't know what happened. I was driving well at the beginning of this stream. I've just getting worse and worse, aren't I? I do apologise for repetitive races that I shouldn't have to be repeating. Okay, he's just going to stop and let me through, it's fine. It was very much a skill issue. Very, very skilled. To be fair, the AI also did that. He won't, especially as it's a Ferrari Scuderia 16M. It's probably his, like, third favourite Ferrari, maybe? It's definitely one of the ones he likes. Don't do it, AI. Right. All I have to do is glance across at the mini-map to check where I'm going. That's what I wasn't kind of doing enough. I think I was looking at chat too much, to be honest. I've kept it pristine in this race, though. It's brilliant. I think there's one more braking point. This corner's tighter than it looks. Okay, all it took was just to concentrate. No AI, what?
What happened?
Oh, he's damaged it. I don't want your damaged car.
Lost? I need to get things back on track.
Excellent. I always wanted an SLR McLaren with dragons on it. Also, just as well I didn't buy this. I don't know why I was thinking of buying this. I knew it was the car we were going to win. Although eventually I will buy one that's not got dragons all over it. Anyway, where's it trying to send me? To the racing school for... Where is it trying to send me? What on earth is down there? Nothing as far as I can tell. Right. Which ones did I not win? Okay, so there was the race and a time trial. That should be nice and easy. Let's try and quickly get through these last two. Then I will go and shuffle my cars around quickly before I leave. Hi Devi Games, welcome to the stream. Good to see you back in chat again.
Swing. Suspense is at an all-time high. Who will win this race?
Oh. I'm accidentally in the... Never mind. I meant to take the Ferrari, but... Oh, don't do it. This is equally as good. But yeah, no worries, Crazy Crib. Thanks for running through some of your Forza Garage with us again this week. And I will catch you in the next one. There will be, hopefully, A1 Championships same time next week. The problem with having the same car as the guy in front is it's quite hard to catch up with them. Especially when every time you go near the accelerator, the car kicks the back end out. Here we go. We're through. I don't know what was up with the Black Series. Every time I hit curb, it just flew. Excellent, well we'll have done that. But I think I'm going to try and get into the Ferrari for the time trial. Which is what I was intending to do here, but anyway. Should mean I have even more credits. Yeah, 1.2 million is not bad, is it? Oh, they all have upgrade. I forget they always have upgraded cars. Or at least one of them does. Anyway. This seemed to be more balanced in the rain than either of the Mercedeses.
Today, there's no room for errors. This is a race against the clock.
And away we go. Let's try. Maybe it's the GTR or something that's all-wheel drive, but I'm struggling to beat up here. Because the thing is, if I don't do this now, I will forget about it. Worked surprisingly well bouncing off there, I think. No. See, I don't really understand. I think it's weather, because I think it's a bit random. So I think the AI probably ran up here in the dry. It must be, because it can't be that much harder than all the other events, surely. I mean, that was terrible. Is there anything better handling? I won't give it too many more tries. I might make this the last attempt. I don't understand how I can already be... What do you mean, please close my roof? Does that help? I've never seen that before. I've never seen it ask me to close my roof. Maybe I've never left it down for that long in the rain. Unless that's part of the mod. I keep forgetting that I do actually have ABS, so I can just slam the brakes on. I'm used to faults where I have it turned off. Yeah, I'm just falling further and further behind on the timer. We have done it. I'll try and remember that that's there to do, but... yeah, I don't want to do that. I'm just trying to remove my waypoint. Right. I think there was something else that I didn't win earlier in the... Right, I need to put my favourite cars at this house. So I'll quickly sort these out, and then I'll head off. But yeah, it's been... apart from that race, pretty successful. So, I want mine... if it crashes while I'm reorganising the garage, I'll leave it there, because it does do that sometimes. But basically, I want to put the SLR in that garage, wherever it... yeah, there you go. Then that's all the prize cars there. I think that is everything. You don't win anymore. Oh, there might be a classic. There's a gull wing and a... something off... no, that's the off-roader. Maybe a 300 SL. But we've got these to chuck things in. So, of my new cars, I obviously want the Ferrari over here. And Black Series. Perfect. And then we've got the kind of more... There we go. What about the prize cars? They're in the order that I won them, I suppose. That's fine, but it should mean this garage. Oh, I like how it's organised them as well, actually, with the Astons and the Merc that side and the bright cars that side. What a car collection, look at that. Cheese sandwich. That's what that car looks like. Actually, maybe I should have the 3 convertible. Yeah, it doesn't matter. I want the Astons next to each other. But I could have had Ferrari, Aston, Spiker down that side, and then... Anyway. I love when the collection starts to get to this stage in this game. What's the mileage on these? 53. 66. Okay, that's already got more than the Spiker. 34. 117. That's pretty good. 51. Anyway, I'll be driving all of these much more, but that probably is going to be all for this week. So next Tuesday I will be doing the A1 license and championship, and it should be a kind of smoother playthrough because I've already decided, despite the fact I don't like it very much, I'm going to buy the Veyron because it's just the way to go for A1. Then we'll go and buy some Koenigsegg's and Paganis and stuff after that's complete. So the plan is A1 licensed and races, main race and high race next time. And then the subsequent weeks we'll do the off-road, classic and 2 cup type things, as well as a couple of finishing off streams to get through the full campaign. And then we'll see where we go from there. But yeah, for this week doing the A2 championships, that is going to be all. I'll be back same time next week. I'll be back same time next week to continue playing through this. In the meantime, I'll be back on Friday at 8 PM GMT for a Forza Horizon 5 Racing and Chaos stream. For now, though, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next one very soon.